What's going on there, YouTube? I wasn't planning on working on the rat rod this weekend. I've been really busy. I got that D90 running, test drives, did a little work on the K10 short bed. So I thought Sunday night I'll just come out here and look at it, try to brainstorm, seeing what I might need to make this work. And I had some really good ideas, unfortunately, so now I'm making a video. I know a couple of y'all that are friends of mine on Facebook. Y'all know I've talked about it before. I used to restore vintage Tonka trucks, 50s, 60s, old vintage toys. And I'll show you one right here. I've got a lot of parts. I used to be one of the largest parts suppliers in the country. Trucks like these, they're roughly 1/14, 1/16 scale. This is a nice original piece. Just needs a windshield and some cleaning up, but I've got a lot of parts. So I got ready. I'm looking at, I said before on the rat rod video, I wanted to start on the back. I think making the frame step up for the suspension is a major deal. I need to do that first. If I get past that, move on to the front, and then once I got the chassis rolling, everything will kind of come together. So I'm sitting here. I got some flat steel, a little piece of 1/2-inch flat stock. I marked it, and I started hacksawing it, and I was like, this is gonna look crappy. And then I was like, well, it'll be okay because it's underneath the body. You're not gonna be able to see it. No harm, no foul. So then I started looking around, and I found some IKEA shelf brackets, and I was looking at those, and there really wasn't nothing to use. And I was like, you know what? I need to look at all my junk bin of vintage Tonka parts. Not sure if you can see down there. Got a bin full of junk. So this is what I've got. This is a 1961, 64, I don't even remember. It's been a while since I've done this stuff. 9-length road grader. And these aren't cheap. I bought this to steal the tires off of it because I used to do custom Tonka trucks, and I would lift them, make special brackets, lift the solid axles, and put bigger road grader tires off of these on the pickups and make it look like a lifted 4x4. I bought this one. It probably cost me about $40, and it had 6 tires on it. I've since robbed all of those. I have the 9-length. I try to keep them specific. I put 9-length road grader wheels on a 9-length Ford Bronco. I put Tonka road grader wheels on a Tonka pickup, so on and so forth. So, yep. Had this laying in my junk bin right on top, and immediately the first thing I saw was this. That is my rear step, if I ever seen one. Now these are all built with pinch welds. So you can see I've already started drilling out the pinch welds. I've got this side loose. These were glued and pinch weld together. So the other side's giving me a little bit of a challenge. I can't see where the fourth weld is right here. I've got the front undone. Neither side of the front is coming off. But this is damn near the same width as the bruiser frame. Might be just a hair wider. My plan is to kind of mock it up, bolt it on, and then braze the thing together, because this is all steel. This is 1950s, 60s solid, real steel like you can't find anywhere anymore. So it's good stuff. That chassis is 80s Japanese steel. It's pretty solid. So I don't have any trouble brazing it together. Just got to keep drilling and hacking and trying to get this thing off of here, and then we'll move on. Alright guys, so I've got the frame stripped apart. I've got it marked round about where I need to cut it, and I've bolted the rails together opposite of each other so I can get them exactly even. Just key, everything has to be balanced. It's got to be the same from side to side. I'll just zoom out here a little bit and show you what I'm thinking here. I mean, this is going to angle in, which the bruisers are wider at the back, so this should put it pretty close back to the width of the axle leaf mounts. So I'm going to bolt it first onto the chassis at this point, and it's going to give me that much of a step, which should give me a much better stance, and then I can bolt a 4-link, or I don't know yet exactly how I'm going to do the rear suspension. So I'm going to go ahead and hack the motor bruiser frame up even more, so hang tight. Alright guys, it's been about 30 minutes or so. I'm not sure if I'm going to braze it or not. My chassis is together. I think I've got them bolted. I've got three bolts on one side, 2 on the other. Just how things lined up. It's a rat rod. So I've got some cross members on the chassis. I went ahead and put the stock cross member on the front, but I can't run that for now. I'm just putting it on there for now to keep everything square. It does move the radiator too far back, and in turn, if I run the hood, I'll have to put the body too far back. So it puts my cut about right here at the door and notches up. So I need it to be a little further, a little longer. So yeah, sorry I have something metal stuck in my foot. Alright, so get this out of here. Here we go. So this is what I'm thinking. See, I've just got it kind of hacked together, rat rod style. I'm really trying to take my time with this. I don't want to rush and make any wrong decisions right now. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wait to do the 4-link and figure out exactly where and what and why and all that. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. This build is challenging because it's completely from scratch, so I'm trying to find the best stuff that's available to do this with. I'm thinking I can still run the 4-link truss, but mount it upside down. Can triangulate the bottom, and then I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time with my link bucket out here trying to see what's gonna work, what isn't. I wish I had some smaller leaf springs. I just leaf spring a dang thing in there, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's getting kind of late already. So thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned. This is going to be a very long build, so bear with me. But please like, subscribe, and share, and be sure to follow along on Instagram for more sneak peeks of things to come. See you in the next video.